Hello and welcome to another edition of FPL Natty. Today we're going to discuss my best goalkeeper picks for the 2022-23 season. If you like it, hit the like button, press subscribe and press the bell so you know the bell below so you know when I'm going to be on and sharing videos with you. So let's get into it. So who are my top picks for a goalkeeper? Let's start with this guy. Edouard Mendy. He plays for Chelsea and he's priced at 5 million, which is a fantastic price point for what he does. And it's not a surprise that his ownership is almost 25% at the time of this recording, which technically makes him a template goalkeeper. But his ownership is high. So whichever way you want to look at it, look at the fixtures that he has, the first six. Everton, Spurs, Leeds, Leicester, Southampton and West Ham. These are all technically winnable games for Chelsea, and he is a fantastic shot stopper. And behind City and Liverpool, Chelsea were third last season in terms of their defensive strength. However, they are slightly weaker this season based on the fact that not only do quite a few of their players want to leave, they lost pretty much their best defender in Rudiger, and Thiago Silva is another year older. So can he still do it for a full season, because he didn't last season, to maintain that centre-back position? But they have brought in Koulibaly, who's really going to strengthen that position as well. And I think they were looking at Koundé, but I think he's going to Barcelona. They were also looking at Ake. It looks like he's staying at City, and they want Kimpembe, I think, from PSG. But we'll have to watch this space in this one. Mendy is on my radar, but I'll see, because the ownership is a bit high, and I think I might go with someone who's a bit more of a differential. And that might be Ederson. Now, what can I say about this keeper? He is absolutely fantastic. He is a City goalkeeper, and he's priced at 5.5 million. His current ownership is 15%, so it's a lot lower, 10% lower than Mendy's. So I think he could be a fantastic asset. The only problem you might have with him is that he doesn't really get save points, but does it really matter when he wins, when he got over, I don't know, what did he get last year? He got 176 points last year, which is fantastic. Obviously, some others might get more than that because of bonus points with save points, because their defense gets hammered a bit more. But with City, you're not really going to get that. He's a fantastic shot stopper when he has, but what he really prides himself in is clean sheets. And in 100 Premier League games, he's kept 50 clean sheets in 100 Premier League games, or 50% of 100. Whichever way you look at it, he's been fantastic. He won his third successive Golden Glove last year. He shared that with Ederson, but he is on my radar to be in my team. Next, the current goalkeeper I have in my squad is Raya. David Raya from Brentford. He priced at 4.5 million. And for me, he is a fantastic budget goalkeeper to go with this season. He averages about 4 points per game last term. So I think it can be better this season. Brentford have now stayed up. They have technically cemented their place in the Premier League as a promoted side. And they looked really, really strong. They have a decent start of the season with 6 games. They got Leicester, United, Fulham, Everton, Palace and Leeds. They can technically get 4-5 wins out of this. And if you look at his stats, they're quite decent for his price point. And not only at the time of writing this, around 11% ownership. I think he is a fantastic option to have in your team in terms of the price point. It means you can put points and money into other areas of your team. So that is why I've gone with him personally, and I think it's a great. Their schedule is good, so I think you should go with him. And the last one I'm looking at is Nick Pope. Now, no one is looking at him, and I really don't know why. If I have him in my watch list currently, and if you look at his stats, they're fantastic. He has now left Burnley, who obviously got relegated, and he is obviously an England goalkeeper as well, behind Pickford. But Pope is a fantastic shot stopper, and I think he needs to be on your watch list to look out for this season. Now, you might have a Newcastle defender in Trippier. Some people are looking at Bomber or Bommet, I forgot his name, who's also a Newcastle defender that's coming as well. But Pope is a fantastic goalkeeper asset. I don't know why I said defender. A fantastic goalkeeper asset that you should be looking at. 5 million. He's in the middle range prices, and only at 5% owned at this time. I think you should go for him. He has a #1 spot in Newcastle's team, so I think you should. Last year he delivered 130 points on average over his seasons at Burnley, but I think he's going to do even better in a squad that is really performing well and done fantastically from January to the end of the season last year under their manager. So I think, in my personal opinion, Nick Pope should be high on your list as an FPL asset for this season. So there you have it. Those are my 4 picks for the 2022-23 season, and I'm going to decide before the season starts which one of those goalkeepers I'm going to be going with, and probably hold it literally until the wild card around game week 8. I'll decide around then. So what are your thoughts on that? And is anyone else that I may have missed? Maybe Melee or Pickford? No, actually, no one's going for Pickford, actually. But maybe you went for going for De Gea. United defence is looking pretty decent. Or Lloris as an alternative to a Tottenham defender. Or maybe you might go for Ederson, but then he might be taking positions from the 3 Liverpool players that you definitely need to have in your squad. So I don't know. Write in the comments. Let me know what you think, and also what you thought of this video by maybe liking, subscribing to my channel, and hitting that bell if you feel like you want to see when I'm going to be posting next time. So until then, you guys take care, and I'll see you in the next one.